check.
Ooh, I've clicked it now. Apparently, it was up to me.
You had the power.
Oh, Kayla's here already.
How do you find out?
Can you see the comments on the
If you click live comments.
Yes, I can.
Hi, Kayla.
And you should be able to post in there too, maybe?
Chat? Live comments. Oh, see, I can either have live comments up. Oh, no, I can't have live comments up. I broke my phone. Yeah.
Cool.
There we go. I can see it. Hi, Kayla.
Okay, are we all sorted?
I think so.
Let me just, yeah, there we go. I can click comments.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me because I can't see you guys and the
That's
comments.
okay, I'll read them out to you.
My stupid phone, and now it won't let me kill comments. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I probably
You should
would
just
have done
join
the
us,
exact same
Kayla.
thing. Yeah, just join us. Hi.
Hey, Lana.
Okay, so we don't actually know how many people are watching, so we're just going to introduce ourselves to the two people who already know who we are. I'm Amber from Books of Amber. I read, well, I'm part of Space Sirens, so obviously I read science fiction and fantasy, and I talk about it on my channel. And that's pretty much it.
Who's going
Who's
next?
Okay.
Should you do Nikki?
Yeah.
So I'm Nikki from Books and Lemon Squash, and yeah, I read all sorts. So a lot of sci-fi fantasy, but also mystery and the odd contemporary. Mostly YA, but still a decent amount of adult and middle grade as well.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Justine from I Should Read That. I forgot to put my thingy in my name, but that's okay. And I read a lot of sci-fi and fantasy, both adult and young adult, and other things kind of mixed in. I really like historical fiction and kind of gothic-y fiction and some thrillers and stuff. So I'm pretty much willing to read just about anything, but it's mostly sci-fi and fantasy.
Cool. And then I'm Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. I similarly read lots of sci-fi fantasy, but also a lot of contemporary and romance. And yeah, both YA and adult. The only thing I don't tend to read is thrillers and horror, which is perfect for our first book. So we're going to give it a go and see how that goes.
Which one did you vote for, Maddie?
I think I voted for City of Brass because I was just like, oh, I'll cop out. I'm reading that this month anyway. We'll just see if we can double up.
So this is not what you wanted at all?
I'm very happy to give it a go. I'm very, very happy to be stretched and try something new because I may well end up loving it.
True.
See,
it's short and quick.
Yeah. I'm just worried about being scared. That's my one concern.
Well, we can be wusses together. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't really do horror at all either.
Yeah.
I've started dipping my toes into horror a little bit, but I'm so I feel like there's a lot of horror elements that I wouldn't like, so it's kind of hard to try to figure out what books will work and what won't, because I don't like body horror. Freaks me out. There's a lot of like specific kind of body things that'll freak me out.
Is it fingers? I get freaked out by fingers.
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
Anything. I will scream and throw the book out the window.
Like people like finger near it. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So it depends on being on that, because if it's like crime or like animal eating an eyeball, that would be fine. But,
yeah.
Like I don't. I'm like, yeah, that would be fine. No.
Yeah, no, I'm similar. Like body horror and gore doesn't tend to bother me, but if it's like eerie, creepy, makes me on edge.
Oh, that's the thing I love.
No,
I quite like that
like tension and stuff. Oh, it's so good.
I don't mind tension, but I just know I'm there like waiting for a jump scare or something, and I'm like, this is too stressful. Just relaxed.
Okay, well, Mexican Gothic does have some of that.
Well, hopefully we'll be all right.
Sorry, I've got my antivirus popping up.
That's not very nice of it.
Telling me I need to restart, but I don't.
No, don't make me restart now.
Twisted one.
I haven't, but I think that's the one that I got for my birthday. Was it from you, actually? Someone got it for me for my birthday, I think.
Oh no, is that Five Nights at Freddy's? No. That's terrible. Why? Why would you read a Five Nights at Freddy's book? That looks terrifying.
I've heard of it. I feel like it. So many people have been reading it lately, but I haven't yet.
I've got it. Where is it?
I'm gonna rely on Justine.
Oh, is that a different one to what this came up for me?
I actually really like that cover.
That's a completely different book.
This was
Yes.
from Kayla. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm really excited to read it.
Yeah, I was talking about a completely different book. If you Google the Twisted one, the Five Nights at Freddy's book comes up, which is completely separate
I
to
don't
that,
know.
apparently.
I didn't know they'd done a Five Nights at Freddy's one either. So
I'm not
Yeah,
terribly
it's about
surprised, but I had no idea.
Yeah, there's 2 on Goodreads. Oh, that sounds super creepy. I'm no. Although having said that, I read Harrow Lake, which is quite creepy, and I read Hold Back
That's
the
fun.
Tide, which is
that was really creepy.
sort of horror, but I absolutely loved. So,
Okay.
but I don't think it's like scary horror. I don't know. Like, is there such a thing as non-scary horror?
There must be.
I don't know. I guess like suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I need to read that. I didn't realize that had like horror elements to it.
well, no, it's been quite well marketed about it, but it's actually a monster book, which is brilliant.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I got that
250 pages.
somewhere as well.
You need to read it.
I think
And
I
not just
will.
because I keep telling people they need to read it. I think I bought it from like 5 people. I'm not even joking. I'm solely responsible for this book now.
Yeah, I've seen it. I feel like I saw it a lot because the arcs looked really cool, and so everyone was just talking about that a lot.
Oh, yeah. Dax, come back. Daxie! The cat is right behind me on the floor looking at me. Completely.
I'll be wondering who you're talking to.
And roll back in your chair.
Huh?
That's just saying when you forget and roll back in your chair.
I have done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, she's not very happy with me. I try to be really careful with the rolly chair, but I got her once and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Took her like 5 minutes to recover and come back and hang out with me.
Yeah. Lilycat once hid in a duvet that I then started kicking down the stairs because I mean, in fact, there was the stairs to be kicked down. I was walking down with my hand feet, so I was like, go like that, and then she suddenly appeared angry, and I was like,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I felt guilty for like 3 days. She was very flat about it.
Oh, poor thing.
But she
Oh my
never
gosh.
hides anything. She doesn't even like being covered by a blanket. I don't know how this happened.
It's a bad decision on her part.
Yeah.
Yeah, now she's curling up in my reading chair. I've got no chance of getting her on the video. That's okay.
okay, someone else is here now. So I guess you might have missed that we're reading from 10 past until 25 past. So we've got a 15-minute sprint.
Excellent. I'm excited.
Should we all say what we're reading before we get into it?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start Mexican Gothic, even though I'm in the middle of Survivor Song by Paul Tremblay.
Oh, nice.
Which is another horror book. This one's about zombies, and I wasn't expecting there to be a pandemic, so it was an interesting time to start.
This is coming from the girl who buddy read Wanderers with me during the pandemic, though, so...
Hey, I'm proud of that.
That sums up 2020, though, doesn't it? I didn't expect there to be a pandemic.
Mood.
But yeah, no, I read like 3 surprise like pandemic or virus books during this, and every time I was like, oh god, why am I doing this?
Surprising how many there are.
I purposely picked up a pandemic book. I thought it'd be interesting to read at the time. It wasn't a good book, sadly, but...
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, no, mine just stressed me out. But yeah, no, I'm also going to start Mexican Gothic. I can talk.
Excellent. I read Mexican Gothic back in June because apparently I'm an accidental overachiever. So I am going to be reading Unconquerable Sun by Kate Elliott, which is a sci-fi book.
Nice. And yeah, I'm putting off Mexican Gothic till the last minute because disorganized. So I'm reading Fortuna Sworn by KJ Sutton, which is fae sort of dark fantasy. It's a lot darker than I thought it was when I started it.
Cool. So are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to mute myself just in case we get cats
same.
jumping around. So.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, how did everyone do?
3 chapters.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. I read like 13
I
pages.
definitely didn't get that far. I read like 3%. I don't know what that is in.
No, mine's not giving me a percentage, which is what I was just trying to figure out.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, Apple Books is weird. I'm not sure I like it.
Yeah, I did just under 10 pages, but it's very small type, so I feel very pleased with that.
Oh yeah. It's strange doing something like this. Like I feel so sort of being held accountable. I'm like, my brain's like,
Yeah.
on Twitter. I'm like,
How much
"Can't go on
did you
Twitter,
read?"
People are watching.
I can't pick up my phone. I can see the notifications, but I can't pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there's like an option for me to see stuff on here, and I just can't find anything.
Huh, that's so
You mean
weird.
for the percentage, or?
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, no, this is just rubbish. Yeah, there's like an account settings, but it doesn't have a percentage button.
That's very
So
weird.
strange. Justine, you were right about Mexican Gothic being really gripping to begin with.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah.
I love how...
I think the dad's just telling the main character that she has to go off to see the cousin.
I love how just immediately she's very like, I don't know, she's very sort of abrasive in kind of the way that she's kind of treats the guy that she's with. She's very like, oh, whatever. But she's amazing. There's something about her that's just so cool. She's so cool. I really, really like her.
Make me really excited to read it now.
Good.
I didn't find it too scary. I'm a huge wimp. I didn't find it too scary, but it is quite tense in a lot of places.
Yeah.
And for anyone who's watching, there is later on in the book there is a content warning for attempted sexual assault, but it's all quite brief, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really good. It's a really good read. I really, really liked it.
You said you're planning to sort of look back over it before the live show.
What was that?
Did you say you're sort of planning to look back over it before the live show?
Yeah, I won't do a full reread of it. I actually had a conversation with my dad about this. He's the exact same way, so maybe that's where I get it from. But like, I can read a book and in like 6 hours forget everything that happened in it. So a couple of months later, I think I'll need a little bit of a refresher. But yeah.
Yeah,
I do that.
I just lose character names instantly. Once the book is down, I don't know what anyone was called at all.
Yeah. Kayla, I keep forgetting that it's like morning for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like breakfast. It's 1 in the afternoon.
No, she's really lazy.
We don't judge here.
No, definitely not. And I did like Mexican Gothic more than Gods of Jade and Shadow, which I did like, but it was fine. It was good, but it was fine. Mexican Gothic I really, really liked. So I know that's been something a couple people have been thinking about, but
The Gods of Jade and Shadow is on my this month TBR because me and a couple of my friends did we all traded TBRs and then everyone picked out a book for everyone.
That's so cute. I love that.
We haven't written like the blog posts and stuff to go with it yet, but that was the one Moon picked for me because she loves it.
Yeah, she recommended it to me too, actually.
So I'm hoping I get on with it, but it's definitely on my TBR. I need to get on with it.
Yeah. No, it's good. It took me a little bit to kind of get into it initially, but it is really good. It's a little bit slower paced, I think. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, but yeah.
Yeah. I quite like a slow paced book when it's done well.
Yeah. When
it has to be done well though, because otherwise it can get boring, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Cassidy's here.
I know nothing's happening, but I'm
Cassidy.
Oh, hi.
So this viewer thing isn't very accurate then, because it was saying that we had 4 and then 1 and now 2.
Maybe they just tuned in while we were reading and we're like, well, this was dull.
Yeah, maybe. We do have people taking part on Twitter though, so that's nice.
Oh, really?
I
haven't looked at the Twitter.
I don't know where anything is when I turn my iPad around.
I think tomorrow's one might be a bit busier because the Americans will be awake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a little bit later in the day, isn't it?
Maybe, Kayla, maybe we've been boring them with our reading.
I often have it with live shows though, like if they're on for like an hour or whatever, I can only tune in for like 5 minutes in the middle or something. So
I always tune in on my phone and then I'm like, wait, I want to use my phone.
Yeah, that's what I did. All right. Okay, I've retweeted again to try and get people to come along.
yeah.
When's our next session?
It'll be in 4 minutes.
Oh,
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Half of the Americans on the West Coast will be asleep, won't they?
Oh yeah. Because it's 8 hours.
Probably.
No, yes, 8 hours. While we were reading, Dax is currently flumped in my reading chair, which is just over here. And she was like going like this and like rolling around and flailing her legs and stuff. And I was just like,
Oh, I love
what the hell is going on?
Distracting you.
She's she's a very enthusiastic sleeper. She kind of sleeps like she's broken sometimes. Like her legs will be going one way and her arms will be going the other. And she's
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Octavia does that. She really likes to stretch.
It's so cute.
I swear animals just sleep in the most uncomfortable position they possibly can.
It's so funny.
Regularly, my dogs sleep on the
She
on the
sleeps,
floor
like,
by the
kind of
sofa.
Oh,
curled up in a little bit.
Yeah, and they have their back by the sofa and their head like back round the corner, and I'm like, that just can't be comfortable.
That's
Why? You have
okay.
the whole floor, sleep wherever you want.
That's amazing. Oh, dogs are so good. I love dogs.
Yeah.
Our dog Nora, my parents' dog, like she'll kind of she's not very big. She's a Bichon, so she's like, I don't know, like that big. But she'll kind of sleep in such a way that she takes up the entire sofa almost. She's like,
Yeah, dogs are
I
very
don't
good
know
at
how
that.
she does it, but she's so small, but she takes up so much space. It's very
It's a small
cute.
dog thing. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, they can take up so much room. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very good at placing themselves just to take up like optimum amount of space so no one
Yeah.
else can fit.
To be fair, I'm a lot like that as well. So
Yeah.
I always sleep sort of diagonally, but I've started sleeping sort of like almost so my feet are at the side of the bed rather than at the bottom, and I'm like, what am I doing?
twisting.
Yeah. I'm a nightmare.
Wait, does she have her own couch, Kayla?
She has a couch. I didn't
That's
catch
amazing.
that.
That's so jealous.
I really want her to have her own couch.
Oh my god. I hope she has her own couch.
That's adorable.
We're all like waiting for Kayla to tell us if her dog has her own couch.
I'm very invested in this one.
I've seen like cats with bunk beds, which is amazing.
Yeah,
She does have her own couch.
that's phenomenal.
So cute. Oh,
Oh, all pets deserve
earned
their
it.
own couch.
they
They
do.
do.
They do.
Yeah. I haven't even got Lily a cat bed. I'm a terrible person. She wouldn't use it. Like,
Octavia doesn't use them, I've noticed.
Yeah.
She'd rather use the sofa.
Yeah.
When it's
Yeah.
cold, sometimes Dax will go in her shark bed. She has one that's like a shark with an open mouth. But Sophia doesn't go anywhere near it. It's her safe space. If she's in the shark, I'm not allowed to touch her. So if I'm annoying her, she'll like crawl into it and then just stare at me.
Aw.
But Sophia doesn't go anywhere near it. She refuses to go into it. So cats are weird.
Yeah, I feel like if I ever get a pet for myself, it's going to be so spoiled and then like completely ignore all of it and just sleep right in the way. But
Yep.
worth it. I'll take it.
Yep. It'll be worth it for that one time that they actually use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing Lily Cat's now got is like a scratching post with like a higher bit for her to sit on. She likes being up high, but it's just not high enough. She just ignores it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Like when I first got the cats, they like I had one of those ones with like 3 levels and a little hammock. Did they ever go on the cute little hammock? No, they did not. Did I try to put them on the cute little hammock and they were like, nope.
Sounds about
Not
right.
very well. Yeah.
Okay, are we ready to go again?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna mute again.
I'll speak to you in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm getting really into this already.
Same.
You finding it okay so far, Nikki?
Yeah, my phone is nearly dead.
Oh no. So I think there'll just be 2 more sprints after this, and then we can wrap it up.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Well, I hope it's a swearing friend.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't mind.
Oh, there we go. It's
How much should
definitely
be?
creepy.
What's that, sorry?
It's definitely creepy.
Yeah. She's doing really good at building the atmosphere
Yeah.
and the setting as well. Like they've used, I probably shouldn't laugh, they've used the word simpleton already, which shows that, you know, it's probably not present day.
Mm.
Yeah.
50s, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, trying to make my phone work again. Come on. It's only showing me like half the screen. This is really annoying.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. Almost had it.
Amber, is there a train going by? I just saw you look really annoyed.
I hate them so much. That's okay, Kaylee. You're making some progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did something. That's good.
Yeah, I swear every book from Amazon comes damaged. Every
Really?
time.
Yeah, they're not great. I do find Book Depository is worse though. I've had like proper bent spines from them before on like
Oh.
hardbacks.
Seriously?
Yeah. Well, this was years ago, but I stopped using them because of that. So I don't know if they've improved.
Yeah, I've not had really problems with Book Depository particularly, but like it's owned by the same company. It's all very weird because it's all
Yeah.
Amazon spin-off.
Yeah. I only use Book Depository for American editions. So I got my Way of Kings today for our buddy read Amber. I'm super excited. I've got my
really
old
excited.
paperback that's like falling apart because it was my first book by him that I ever read like 8 years ago. It's been through several moves. So I was like, I need to get the hardback. Complete my hardback collection.
You're turning into Angela.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm glad you could join us, Cassidy.
Yay.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to the Year of Witching. It looks really good.
I am now. I'd kind of forgotten that I'd requested it on NetGalley.
Same. I think when I was reorganizing it. Hey, Box. Yeah. No, she's ignoring that.
So how much did you guys read in that last sprint?
I read another 4%. I'm on chapter 2 now.
Yeah.
I've now read about 22 pages altogether.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm near the end of chapter 8.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I read another 20 pages, I think.
Excellent.
That's really good.
It's really driving me mad to see how far through I am. Like, other than the little bar at the bottom.
Yeah.
They look maybe.
That's kind of gas.
Yeah. I don't know actually. Yeah, 129 out of 423, depending on how it's split, I guess. So that's
How would you read that fast? Oh my gosh.
You're a speed reader. Like Asha and Judith, they're the fastest readers I've ever met in my life.
I've got nothing on Asha. She's like insanely speedy. She's amazing.
I can only do that on YA contemporary. Any other genre, I just have to actually slow down.
Yeah. I was once on Judith and I went to a blogger meetup thingy in Birmingham, which is like 40-minute train ride from here. And I lent her a 500-page book. And on the way back, she started it. And by the time I turned around when we got to Oxford Station, she had like 100 pages left. And I was like,
oh my God.
How? That's amazing.
We're reading Way of Kings on the 20th, Cassidy, I think.
Oh,
20th?
yeah, Cassidy. 20th, yeah.
Yeah.
Join us. It's a reread for me. I don't know about you, Amber.
Yeah, it's a reread.
And then because I've only read the first two. Pardon?
Is anyone else having sound issues?
Yeah.
I'm hearing crackling from somewhere.
Same.
I thought it was someone typing at first, but
Oh yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh,
yeah.
this is creepy.
I don't think it's me.
Hang on, let me unplug my headphones.
I'm just wondering if it's because I plugged my phone. Oh,
No, it's still
shit.
going.
No, okay, it's not because I plugged my phone in.
Okay, now it's.
Oh,
Has it stopped?
No, it's not.
Left.
Super attractive for everybody.
If it's me for a sec. I don't see how. Oh, it could be me.
It's like the creature in Harrow Lake.
Yes.
No, I can still hear it when I'm
It was
muted.
very creepy.
Yeah, I can hear it as well. Well, that's really strange.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it happening for
Where's that
anyone
coming
watching
from?
TV?
Got a haunted
Is
stream.
anyone watching TV with bad sound?
What's that? Sorry.
I'm just trying to find out if anyone watching it's getting bad sound or if it's just us.
Oh, it seems
It
to have stopped.
stopped. Oh, but
This is so weird. Bye.
oh, bye.
Bye, Cassidy.
Oh, you can hear it too. Okay, yeah. All right.
We're not slowly going mad.
Okay. Who's it coming from?
Don't know, let me mute myself and see if that helps.
Oh, it seems to have stopped when Amber's muted.
Oh no.
How do I
Oh, wait,
mute
no.
myself?
Oh no, it's still going.
Oh, it stopped.
I think it's Nikki.
Nikki.
I can still hear it even when I was on mute.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, it stopped for us. It stopped for me anyway.
Yeah, it stopped for me.
Okay.
It's okay. It won't be a
I
problem.
tell you what, I
on
have
radio.
at 2:15 anyway, so I might go now.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
And that way you guys can have a better feed. Like,
Oh, it's okay.
I'm
Well,
the sound.
if you mute when you're reading anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
And I'll definitely play along tomorrow as well.
Yay!
Yeah, it's fun.
Great, well, thanks for having me. It's lovely to do this.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Yay, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll try and catch up with you.
Oh, it's gone
How do
now.
I change this? There we go.
I was gonna say that felt very zoomed in all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Don't like
You
that.
can have different layouts, which is quite interesting. You can have
Ooh.
screen sharing. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's very close. There we go.
There we go. When's the next oh,
5 to
5
20.
excellent.
I'm getting really into this book. I'm quite enjoying it.
Oh, good. Yay. I'm excited for everyone to read it. I was hoping that it wouldn't fly under the radar or anything like that. And it doesn't look like it has at all.
No, it's really popular at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. I think that
Yeah,
cover
I
helped.
hadn't-
That amazing cover.
I hadn't heard of it till I hadn't heard of it until you guys mentioned it, but I'm now seeing it everywhere.
It's one of those things where as soon as you learn about it, it's suddenly everywhere.
Isn't there a word for that? I'm sure there's a word for
Oh, probably.
when you learn something new or hear about something new, it starts showing up more.
There
going
is.
to have to look this up.
There definitely is.
Wow, Tiffany on Twitter is flying through the pages.
Oh, really? Oh, wait,
Yeah,
I
think she's gotten to a good part of the book.
Da, 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 da. Oh, you were really clever with scheduling in your.
I was so paranoid that I had put the wrong time or I had scheduled them for the wrong day or something, and they'd just go up later and I'd confuse everyone.
I need to learn how to schedule tweets. I've never figured it
I
out.
didn't know you could do it on actual Twitter. I thought you had to use an app, but you can do it on the website.
Yeah, I always hear people talking about it, and I've never managed to find like where you can do it.
I don't know.
I'll send you a photo after this is done.
Yeah.
I use Buffer.
Yeah, that's what I'd been using because of the thumbnails. Oh, that's really exciting, Kayla.
Oh, yay!
I don't know why it's taking 3 days though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, time to start again.
Let's go.
Cool. Mute again. Woohoo!
Just making sure the Twitter is up to date.
Yeah.
Okay, I figure we can start the next one in about 5 minutes and go until 1:45 and then stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
If that's okay with everyone.
Yes.
I'm getting really into this book.
Good, I'm glad.
She's just met a really racist old man.
Ah, what fun.
No, I'm really enjoying mine. I'm actually doing proper reading, which is good, instead of getting distracted. Dax, hello.
Is this holding you accountable?
Yes, absolutely. And I feel like it also like inspired me to keep reading later, which is what I need.
Good.
I've got
I'm
to
glad.
finish this and read a whole other book today.
What are you reading afterwards?
I think I'm probably going to kind of cheat and use the last 200 pages of City of Brass and just count that as a book.
It still counts.
Fly by.
I'm hoping.
Absolutely.
Because yeah, it fits the prompts, so I might just do that. And
That works.
close enough.
I really enjoyed Kerry's messages this morning. Kerry finished it this morning, Justine, and sent a message to the City of Brass chat, and she loved it. So I'm really happy.
I was reading that, and I was just like, oh, I want to get back to it so badly. I wanted to finish it yesterday. I didn't have time.
It's okay, you're close.
Yeah.
Shall I move stuff to accommodate you, tiny cat? Or do you want to sit in the lap? What's going on here? Shall I move a little bit? Do you want to sit in
I
my
don't know
lap?
where Octavia is. I haven't seen her for most of the day.
Ah, she's probably out doing very important cat stuff.
Probably. She's found a new spot because we had to cut down some of our hedge, and she now really likes lying underneath the stuff that we've cut down.
Oh.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, 40 pages, Caleb. That's really good.
Oh, damn. That's impressive.
Wow.
Caleb's another really fast reader.
Oh my
Excellent.
gosh.
Yeah, I've seen she does like the twice monthly wrap-ups, right?
Because she reads too much.
Oh, it's incredible.
Well, not too much. She reads a lot, so she has to split her wrap-ups.
I feel like I probably read enough where I could get away with splitting them, but I always read so much more in the second half of the month because I start panicking, so I read less.
Yes,
I do exactly the
same way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you on camera, and it's not really happening, is it?
We can kind of see.
There we go. She's so funny. She loves crawling into my lap during filming. So occasionally it'll just be like ears and tail, but never full cat.
I think that's what your subscribers are there for, though, as well.
That's
I feel that's a really good strategy, Kayla, to be fair. Just sort of doing it whenever you've got.
I quite like that as well, because then you don't have loads of wrap-ups at the end of the month that you want to watch. They're more regular.
Yeah.
Because I have so many in my watch later list that I just forget about, because I add them all when everyone uploads them. I'm like, yes, I'm going to get through all of them. And then 3 months later, they're still there.
Yeah. I had to stop using the watch later list. But of course, that means that I miss everything. So I need a better strategy.
Yeah, I need to really work through my watch later list. Every video I come across that seems interesting, I add, and I just can't keep up with all of them. Honestly, I have like hundreds in that list.
Yeah, me too. That's good until you come to edit it.
Yeah, that's true. And waiting for it to process in YouTube is like,
But that's the thing, upload doesn't take that long. It's that SD processing, that an HD processing that just takes forever.
Yeah, sometimes cat hair stuck to my face. Sometimes it's really fast and I can't figure out why. Sometimes it processes like instantly. And then sometimes it just takes like an hour and a half.
I wonder if it depends on YouTube and how many people are uploading.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I know, it's so frustrating because I'm sitting there just wanting to like add an end card and add like cards throughout. It's like, it's not processed yet. You can't do anything. I'm like, thanks. It's really helpful. It's really
I always forget about the cards. I need to leave myself like post-it notes to tell me to put the cards in, because otherwise I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll leave a link up above, and then I never do it.
Yeah, when I'm editing, I always have a notepad next to me. And the second I say that, I'm like, this time stuff. Remember to do it.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I never remember to take a thumbnail, ever. Every single time I start editing and then go, didn't sit for a thumbnail. I'm just scrolling through trying to find some point where I look vaguely smiley and not insane. Vlogs, I'm always just there.
Or like a neutral face.
Yeah.
What I usually do that works well for me, I only forget occasionally, but I do sometimes forget, is before like hit record and then before even starting the video, just like pose with some books.
That's
and then
what I do at the end.
I started doing it initially at the end and I would always forget. So I just do it at first because I'll be so happy I'm done filming that I'll just like prance off and completely forget.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to get in the habit of doing it at the beginning. And I remember sometimes, but often when I'm filming like 2 to 3 videos in one sitting, I remember the first one.
Yeah.
I don't remember for the others. I had a sticky note on my tripod for a while that said thumbnail, and I still forgot every time. That's how I missed it.
Love it.
I'm sat here like a Bond villain because Dax is in my lap.
Yeah, I can see you stroking.
And I'm kind of like holding her up with one hand because she's not very bright, so she's not really completely in my lap. If I let go with my other hand, she'll just like fall on the floor. So I'm gonna have to like read one-handed.
That's very trusting of her.
Yeah, she's something else. She's not the smartest cat. She can be really clever when there's something she really wants. Like she can open up the tub of treats that I can't open, but she like repeatedly runs into doors and stuff. I don't know.
That's like one of my dogs. She's so dense, will run into everything, scared of everything. But considering the fact we've dog-proofed our garden about 20,000 times, she always finds a way out.
That's amazing.
I don't know why, because she doesn't want to get out. She gets out and then panics because she can't get back in.
My dog would do that.
Is always just, oh, but I might be able to fit through there. And she just does it all the time, and always at like 4 a.m. and we're like, why are you in the neighbor's garden?
That's amazing. Oh nope. Okay, no more Bond villain for me. Covered in cat hair. Ugh.
Okay, so are we ready to do the last one?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Hello.
Okay.
I've just noticed that it's time. So how did everyone do overall?
Overall,
I did quite well overall. That time I was starting to fall asleep. I think I need a coffee.
I think I managed about 70 pages overall, which I'm pretty happy with.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm about 50, I think.
nice.
Which I'm very pleased with. My goal is to read 100 pages a day, so that's like taken me just over halfway. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Well done, Kayla.
Yay! Good
Yes,
job,
Kayla's
Kayla.
smashing it.
Yeah, as always.
At the very end, the Amazon man showed up, and I was just like, I want to get the door, but at the same time, I can't get up. Just hair stuff. It's not very exciting.
I was hoping it was going to be books.
No, not this time, sadly.
Okay, so I guess we're done.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who joined in.
Yeah, this was fun. I've never done a live thing
great.
before.
No, me neither. Well, I've done a live show, but not a read-in kind of thing. But I've found this quite helpful.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's good motivation.
Cool. So I'll end the broadcast. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.